Being in a dating wherein you feel lonely may be more painful than being single. If your accomplice takes you as a right, does now not provide you with attention, or spends time with you, it's time to think about your courting. So, how to make a guy recognize he is dropping you? In the start, the whole thing seems very exciting, but with the lapse of time, your guy may also stop appreciating you for the belongings you do for him. As an end result, you'll sense that he no longer appears to be as inquisitive about you as he turned into. But relationships work on mutual understanding and identical partnership. Number 5. Let him know that you are prepared to walk away. If your associate is unwilling to dedicate, it's far higher to stroll out of the relationship. Talk to him first and apprehend what is going in his mind. If he's unsure about the relationship's future, sticking with him will bring the simplest disappointment. Tell him the way you envision both of you collectively. If he sounds distant, it approaches he's taking things casually, and each of you is not on the identical page. If this is the case, inform him openly that you are now not inclined to stay within the relationship and flow on. This will save you from disappointment and make him recognize that he's dropping you. Number 4. Do not let him take away your efforts in vain. Easier stated than accomplished. This would require all your self-electricity to implement in fact. Pull again from him when you comprehend that he's taking you as a right. People frequently do now not comprehend what their movements ought to indicate. Your associate, too, desires to remember that his behavior and movements might be hurting you. Keep communication to a naked minimum. Give him some time to reflect on your consideration and realize that love and respect aren't a one-way street. Stop calling him or solution his texts, if that's what it takes to attract his interest. Going in the dark for a while will assist him overcome his assumptions about you and come ahead to position effort into the relationship. Your man have to no longer be the one controlling you or your behavior. If he does no longer admire who you're and the way you bring yourself, it might be time in order to reconsider if the individual is worth staying with. You deserve a man who does now not try to control you into being someone else and gives you confidence in being who you are. The ultimate thing that you may need to try to do to make him recognize your really worth is to trade yourself to match his expectancies. Number 3. Prioritize yourself. Self-care isn't always being selfish, it is all approximately ensuring your desires are not omitted. Moreover, whilst you deal with yourself, you recognize the way to care for others. So, in case you sense that your man isn't always reciprocating your love with the identical depth, dial down your efforts and shower that love on yourself. It is understandable why you're madly in love with a man, however, he needs to additionally recognize a way to cherish you. Stop doing a lot of paintings to make him love you the way you do. It may be okay to try and make your man feel special, but it is not okay to please him every minute of the day. This may make him think that you are all over him without him having to put in any effort. Find your tribe and hang out with them as often as you would like. This will tell your guy that you have a world outside of your relationship and that it does not revolve only around him. This is important to gain your identity and convey to your partner that you are not dependent on them for companionship. Number 2. Remind him that he is not your only option. You can be a pair, but that does not make you sense obliged to him. Love is not in responsibility, it's miles a sense that have to be mutual. If he makes you experience undesirable, prevent looking forward to his interest. Speak up about your emotions and make it clear to him that you aren't sure to him in any manner. Take the freedom to move on. Change your access codes and lock him from your things. This will give him a feel of recognition of what lifestyles without you will look like. How do you feel when he does not receive your calls or takes hours to respond to your texts? You start worrying, right? However, he might be thinking of you as clingy. If that is the case, take a break from texting and responding. Number 1. Make yourself busy. If your companion thinks that he's the center of your universe and also you cannot think about your existence without him, he can be underestimating you. Once you forestall giving him that impact, he would possibly assume that you are starting up. There are such a lot of essential matters in your existence. Pursue your pursuits and bask in sports that interest you and make yourself glad every day. Do now not ask him or give away the details earlier than getting it performed. That could get rid of the element of surprise and defeat the reason of displaying to him that you are making unbiased selections. Please like and subscribe the channel and also share your thoughts about video in comment section below and share video with friends.